Prince Harry just got the shock of his life, and it came from a lab report. After months of whispers and private tension, a devastating truth has surfaced. Prince Harry has reportedly taken a secret DNA test after an anonymous insider from the clinic where Lilibet was born leaked results suggesting she might not be his biological daughter. The palace is silent. Meghan is nowhere to be seen. And Harry? Sources say he's packing his bags. This isn't just a royal scandal. This is personal betrayal at the highest level. What pushed Harry to finally test the truth? And who's really behind the leak? Stay with us. What we uncovered will shake everything you thought you knew. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. It was supposed to be just another quiet evening in Montecito. The air outside was still, heavy with the California sun as it sank behind the Pacific horizon, casting a warm amber glow over the manicured lawns of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's secluded estate. Inside, the Sussex household was hushed. But in the privacy of one room, the silence was about to be shattered, not by a shout, nor by a crash, but by the cold, clinical truth of a single envelope. Inside that envelope was a result that would collapse years of devotion, trust, and the carefully constructed narrative that Prince Harry had fought so bitterly to protect. A DNA test, sealed with the authority of a renowned private genetics lab, offered an answer Harry had never truly believed he'd need to ask. Yet here it was, irrefutable, blunt, final. Lilibet Diana, the child named after two of the most powerful and symbolic women in Harry's life, his grandmother and his mother, was, according to the document, not his biological daughter. The world did not know it yet. But in that moment, Prince Harry's entire reality was imploding. The man who once walked behind Princess Diana's coffin with stoic restraint, who had torn himself from the firm grip of the crown to protect the woman he loved, who had defied his family, the press, and royal traditions, all in the name of a future he believed in, was now staring into an abyss of betrayal he could not comprehend. For months, possibly years, questions had stirred quietly in the background. Whispers, contradictions, puzzling timelines. A few close friends noticed Harry's growing unease. They say it started after Lilibet's birth was announced. Harry seemed exhausted, yes, but also guarded in a way that suggested more than new father stress. There were inconsistencies in how and when the birth was reported, the secrecy surrounding the hospital, and the tight control Meghan kept over any details. But Harry never asked. He refused to. For him, trust was the cornerstone of everything he had left behind his royal life to build. To doubt Meghan would be to dismantle the very foundation he had risked everything to protect. But then the clinic whistleblower emerged. An anonymous tip, sent not to a tabloid, but to a discreet, elite London-based law firm that specializes in royal matters, set off a chain reaction that would unravel the most private corner of Harry's world. The source claimed to have access to hospital documentation, irregular birth records, and even statements from insiders who had witnessed odd behavior during Meghan's supposed time at the facility. There was a date, a set of inconsistencies, and then a suggestion that Harry himself may not be the biological father of the daughter he had so proudly introduced to the world as Lilibet Diana Mountbatten-Windsor. From that moment forward, everything changed. What do you do when the person you trusted most may have lied to you in the most intimate, soul-cutting way possible? What do you do when the legacy of your mother, the heartbreak of your past, and the hopes of your future are suddenly all thrown into question, not by a scandal, not by the press, but by science? Harry's decision to pursue a private DNA test was not made lightly. He agonized over it. Days of pacing, sleepless nights, phone calls to therapists, journaling pages he would later rip up. At first, he told no one, not even his closest confidants. Not William, not Charles, certainly not Meghan. To even contemplate such an act felt like betrayal. But the seed of doubt had already been planted, and it had begun to root itself deep in his mind. He had to know the truth, not for the media, not even for the royal family, but for himself. And so he did it, discreetly, with a level of secrecy that rivaled royal military operations. A reputable lab was selected. A trusted staff member delivered the sample. The test was conducted, reviewed twice, and sealed. When Harry opened that envelope, the world stopped.